Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today I am planning out October 2nd through the 8th using this Keeper of Keys kit from Glam Planner. This is an old format from hers that I've hoarded for a long time and thought that it was perfect for the first week of October because it has kind of creatures, the orangey yellows and greens and that kind of gray color, the spider. I don't know. I just felt like it worked for this time of year. And I paired it with a bunch of Alicia Craft foil in, I want to say, olive and pumpkin, question mark. I set it in my kit lineup, so make sure to watch that if you want more details on that, which I can link it in the eye up above. Yeah, and then at the end I will put in scripts that I have foiled from Planet Hannah. Also, when I was laying this base down, it was really late at night, so that's why the lighting might not be the best, but for the day by day, it is better. I promise if you want to fast forward through that, I completely understand. So real time, I'm filming this voiceover on Wednesday, November 15th, so it has been a hot second since this week has happened. I waited the month for my scripts from Hannah. I do them at a month at a time, and then I was out of town, so usually I would have already filmed this a lot earlier, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled this time, and then my camera had stopped recording, so we're just, rolling with how things are going right now. So this week was a big kind of like intro to Halloween, if you will. I started decorating my house for Halloween this week. My dad and I started putting up my Halloween lights outside, which is really nice. And then this also is the week that starts, I believe, my heater saga, if you will. So Friday the 6th, I woke up and I went to turn my heater on and nothing. Dead silence. I cannot get the heater on, and it is cold that morning. So luckily we could get a heater, a guy to come look at the heater the next day on the 7th, and he came and he said, okay, I believe I fixed it temporarily and I'll come back once the part comes in and fix it. And that's where I'll leave you at this week. But let's just say that doesn't fix it. Just a spoiler alert. It's been very frustrating real time. We're still dealing with heater issues. And as it gets later and later into the year and closer to winter, it is making me more and more anxious. So there's that. This week also, one day at work was just a complete mess. So for like 3-4 hours that day, the fire alarm was going off. And it included like the strobing lights, and we were just working through it. Well, when the fire alarm goes off, it automatically shuts down the building's AC to cut off like airflow, to stop the spread of a fire if it were to happen, which meant it got really hot, which I realized I had just said Friday it was cold. Well, Wednesday it was warm outside because this is fall, so the weather was a little bit back and forth this week, and the day that this happened without AC, we were all dying. It was really bad. And so then I decided I was going to treat myself after work. I just really wanted a grilled cheese with onion. So I walked to the burger place next door because I was just craving it with their sauce and just everything. They're out of onion. They were out of onion. Okay, so then I try the second best option, which is another local place that kind of reminds me of In-N-Out. They now are also out of onion. So then I decided to DoorDash Steak and Shake, and my order comes, and my grilled cheese came without onion. That's right, without onion. Sorry, I had to reach for my water. My mouth is so dry. I am dying of thirst. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to take a sip of water today. I don't know. Since I got back from my Disney trip, I just can't stop drinking water. Like, all the water, all the time. Yeah. So, there was that this week, which was very frustrating. And then the other big thing that I'd say happened this week is I got my treadmill, which was like my birthday present for my parents, or one of them. They got me a treadmill, and then they upgraded my weight rack, so I could have heavier weights, because I am starting to lift heavier. And let me tell you, I have loved having this treadmill. At first, it had this like mount on it to put my iPad, and it blocked where my TV was in my gym, mainly because I'm so short. If I was taller, it wouldn't have been a problem. But because I'm so short, it took up it was like right in the dead center of my TV. But I realized further down, if I wanted to do a workout, there is a lip to rest my iPad on. So I didn't really need that mount anyways if I wanted to do a workout. So I ended up unscrewing it. Now that I can see my TV clear, I have just been adoring having a treadmill. So definitely adding the treadmill stickers to my monthly colorways that I pick up at RoseyPlans, because your girl needs to stock up now, because especially going into winter, it's just gonna be so good. So moving into day by day, the first thing, Monday the 2nd, I went ahead and did my core and cardio workout. The whole top half of this day is from RoseyPlans. This morning I did tidy up my house, just pick things up a bit, and then my dad came over this day and he did the lawn, and then he went ahead and was nice and filled up my car this day. And then we started my Halloween lights, but like I said, we didn't have time to finish them because I believe he had an appointment. And then this day I watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I have 2 Harry Potter spreads really close together this month, so I decided to watch Fantastic Beasts this week, and then Harry Potter the next Harry Potter spread week. Then Tuesday the 3rd, I did my makeup and I went to work. Then after work, I went ahead and stopped at Target to see if I could transfer my prescription over there, which I could. And then I went tanning. Then I did legs, which we all know is my least favorite day. And then this was when I was still very into American Horror Story. So I did go ahead and binge watch some of that. And then Big Brother was on, so obviously I had to put that in. Then Wednesday, I did my upper body workout, which complete opposite of legs is my favorite. And then this day, it was warmer outside, so I took Lucy for a walk. Then I did my makeup, and on my way to work, I stopped and picked up my prescription. Then I went to work, and this week for work, every single day, I'm just using a Once More with Love Hagrid sticker, because they're just too perfect not to. But this was the day at work that the fire alarm went off and we had no AC, and then I couldn't get any onion on any of my sandwiches, and it was just really frustrating. And then this day I also FaceTime Ansley, the jittery planner, or Plansley, if you all know her, and I miss her and I love her, and it was such a good time catching up with her. This is when, sorry, I need more water. This is when she was having her printer issues. So if you've all followed her, I'll just give you like a time frame on that. And here is a close-up of the foil, which I just think is perfect with this kit. I mean, obviously it's why I chose it. Then Thursday the 5th, my September kit lineup went live, which I will link that in the eye up above for you. And that sticker is from Olive Digitals. Love Olive stickers so much. I really miss that shop, and I miss Britt's Plan With Me's. I don't know if she watches my Plan With Me's or anything like that, but I do really miss her in the planning world. Then this was the day my treadmill came, and I did some planning, and then I watched American Horror Story, and then of course I had to walk on my treadmill for the first time, so I marked that, and I didn't have treadmill stickers yet, so, because this was kind of a surprise that snuck up on me, so you'll see those at the end. Then I watched Crimes of Grindelwald, and Big Brother was on. Friday, the first thing I put in was that it was 1 month to our Disney trip. And then I just used a house sticker to mark that the heater wasn't working. And then I did my makeup and went to work. And then I put in with a little heartbreak sticker that it was one of my coworkers' last days. And this was just really weird for me because she was like the coworker that interviewed me, the first coworker I met, someone that was really influential the last like year and a half of my life. So saying goodbye to her and her last day was really weird. And then I had a talk with my manager. I did my full body strength workout, and then I did some planning to wrap up my Friday. Moving into Saturday the 7th, the first thing I put in was that the heater was temporarily fixed. And then I did legs again. Despite hating legs, I do them twice a week because I enjoy torture, apparently. And then I did some more planning. And then this day I watched The Secrets of Dumbledore, which, as far as Fantastic Beasts go, I like the first and third one. I can't stand the second. And then I watched more American Horror Story. It was a pretty lazy day. Moving in to Sunday, I marked that the Israel-Hamas war started just with these fox and cactus boots. And then I did some editing. I did my makeup. Oh, that's weird. I worked Sunday this week. I was so thrown off by that. I did my makeup, and then I went to work, and this day was the Charlotte NASCAR race, so I had to put that in, and then to wrap up my week, Big Brother was on. Let me tell you, losing NASCAR and Big Brother within like 2 weeks of each other has left my Sundays so empty. Recently, you'll probably hear me talk about that again in like a month when those Plan With Me's go live. But here's a close-up of the second half of the week. So you can see that spider box just going into October really gets me, and I love Fang, of course. Such a classic. And Fluffy on the other page. This kit in this art is just so good. Oops, I meant to slow that down. My bad. But there's what I had left over. And here are the scripts from Hannah. Somehow I swear I counted all of them 3 times to make sure I had all my steps, and somehow I missed one here. So because this kit isn't so, I don't know. I don't care if the script's black, so I'll just make that one myself. I don't even know which one I missed. I know they're in the wrong order, so I'll have to also troubleshoot that. But for the most part, I got everything else correct after I fixed a mistake I just made in a second with some undo. There we go. And we're fixed. But I hope you all enjoyed this Plan With Me. Let me tell you, I was really not feeling chatty tonight, but I wanted to get this up on time for my Thursday uploads for you all. So I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, leave your favorite creature, animal emoji down below. If you are struggling, just know that you are not alone. I'm here for you, and my DMs are always open for you on Instagram. It is RoseyPlans, like it is here. Check for any discount codes down below. I hope you all are having a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever, whenever you are watching this. Bye, friends.